Hello, and welcome to The Answered Patient. I'm Jane Hansen. Bipolar disorder is a complex and sometimes devastating mental illness. It's characterized by extreme mood swings, which is why the disease was once known as manic depression. Today, nearly 6 million American adults suffer from the condition. In this episode of The Answered Patient, we'll discuss the risk factors for bipolar disorder, the symptoms to look out for, and the latest treatments available. Bipolar disorder is chronic, incurable, and can be life-threatening. Nearly 1 in 5 commit suicide. But bipolar disorder can be controlled. Many of the world's most creative and successful people are living with this illness every day.
A combination of medications and good psychosocial services can mean that somebody with bipolar disorder has a tremendous shot at having really quite a normal, regular life.
People living with bipolar disorder experience dramatic shifts in mood, energy, and thought.
I just felt like my head was spinning.
You feel the need to go out and achieve and conquer, but you're not in control of yourself.
You're sinking. You have to wait till you've hit the bottom of the darkest pit of your life.
The word bipolar means two opposites, which refers to these extreme mood swings, from energized mania to deep depression. These moods have no pattern. They may come and go suddenly, and single episodes of mania or depression can last for months or even years.
Bipolar disorder is a cyclical disorder where it's really only a matter of time until another episode hits.
During so-called manic episodes, people say they feel important and energized.
You're not in control of yourself. Spending money that you don't have, putting yourself deep into debt.
I had racing thoughts, delusions of grandeur.
You're talking so fast, you're very tangential. People don't understand what you're talking about.
Symptoms of mania can also include elevated sex drive, substance abuse, hostility, and reckless, impulsive behavior. If the episodes are severe, patients may even experience hallucinations and delusions. When bipolar mood episodes cycle to depression, people often feel overwhelming sadness and debilitating despair.
It's like you're under a rock and you can't get out of it, and maybe you don't even want to. Because what's the point?
The symptoms of depression include loss of energy, changes in sleep and eating patterns, and thoughts of suicide. And while these symptoms can be overwhelming, nearly half of those suffering from bipolar disorder do not get the medical care they need.
That was the event that triggered it.
If you or someone you know is experiencing any of the symptoms of bipolar disorder, it's important to seek medical attention before a major crisis develops.
A lot of patients will come in and tell me, well, you know, this is not like a medical disease, it doesn't kill you. But in fact, if untreated, it can kill you.
On a night when I made the decision to commit the act of suicide, I thought long and hard about the decision I had just made. And it was only while planning the details that I decided this is wrong.
There are several types of bipolar disorder classified in a continuum from mild to severe. The two major types are bipolar 1, the most severe form of the illness, and bipolar 2, which is milder.
Nobody's bipolar disorder is just like the next person's. You know, the intensity of symptoms, the cycling of symptoms looks really different from person to person.
Bipolar disorder affects men and women of every race, age, and economic class. And while no one knows the exact cause of the illness, researchers have identified several contributing factors. Studies show that bipolar disorder, like other depressive illnesses, can result from abnormally functioning neurotransmitters, which are chemical messengers that help regulate mood. And since the illness often runs in families, scientists believe there is also a strong genetic link. Still, some people with the genes may never develop the illness. Researchers suspect it takes a combination of biological, genetic, and environmental factors to trigger bipolar episodes.
If you have a very strong genetic predisposition to bipolar disorder, you could have the most idyllic life in the world and you still may get sick. If you have a very weak predisposition to bipolar disorder, you may have to have a lot of stressors in your life to really cause this disease to kick in.
While there is no known cure for bipolar disorder, a combination of medication, psychotherapy, and lifestyle changes can help those with this illness live full, productive lives. In the other chapters of this episode, you'll learn more about the symptoms of bipolar disorder, how it affects the brain, and the treatment strategies that doctors recommend most. And in our personal stories chapter, you'll meet real patients who are living with bipolar disorder every day. Finally, if you'd like to be kept up to date on bipolar disorder, you can subscribe to this series on our health channel at AnswersTV.com.